to the people of like all these things, like you're driving away from your house and you're like, fuck, did I leave the burner on the stove on? And you have to drive back because you can't kill that thought. Or it's like, oh my god, I dropped a fork down the disposal, what would happen if I put my hand in there? And like you imagining that like very vividly. So yes, the music video is disturbing, but it's just like a play on all of these thoughts that like we as humans just naturally see, and then reflecting on that and like what that all means. So yeah, I mean, the people that I've played it for so far have been like, dude, I relate to this so much and I so appreciate you talking about it. For some people, it's a little bit disturbing, so I'll trigger warning that. Like, some of the scenes in the music video are like a little gory, because it's me like really acting out what some of these intrusive thoughts are. And you'll see as I continue to tease it throughout this week before it comes out, but I'm very proud of that song. It's one that I have sent to friends who've been struggling, and I know it's helped them. And I wrote it like a couple years ago, so I'm just excited to get it out there and then, yeah, to perform it. So I think it'll be great stuff. Great stuff. Really, really, really excited, and especially excited for the music video. For the last music video, we got Vivo playlisting, which was awesome. Femme Fatale got playlisted on Tidal, on Apple Music, iTunes. It did really well, so I'm like very appreciative of you guys listening, because the more streams we get and the more monthly listeners, the more likely it is that I get to go on tour sooner and get to play more shows. It all depends on how much you stream, so I really appreciate that, and I hope you like this next one. It's my personal favorite, so yeah, I hope you enjoy. Fresh, welcome. This Spider-Man hoodie is unfortunately Becca's. I made that commitment like probably 2 years ago. I don't even know, a hella long ago. Asher, what's good? J.A. was good. But yeah, that's kind of my opinion on all that. Yeah, Becca's been here since, oh my god, 2022, so 3 years now. I promised Becca that Spider-Man hoodie hella long ago, so I'm gonna make sure my next tour that I bring that, and whenever I play a show, wherever you are, Becca, you let me know and I'll bring you that hoodie. This is my bond. I'm making a bond to you. But also, thank you very much, Asher. I appreciate that. I feel like I've just been embracing more so my natural thing. I know I say that with like red tips, but like I'm growing out my natural hair, wearing it curly, feeling just like a lot more like myself. Nix, thank you for the follow. I'm Mix, so Mix meet Nix. Loves it. We're gonna go on a little shopping spree after this because we have 14 minutes until boarding. But I'd like to just say that I really do appreciate all of you guys, like, intensely. I was showing my sister and 2 of her friends some of the music videos that I made this year, and I played them my next music video and some music, and they were telling me they had chills and stuff, and it like brought me to tears. And I was just thinking about the fact, like, even a year ago I didn't have like a team, I hadn't gone on tour, like my streams looked so different, I didn't have like the kind of support that I have now. So even just reflecting back on the year, like if it weren't for literally you guys, I don't know if I would even be making music still. There definitely were like a few moments where I was like, I probably should quit, or like, I don't know if this is gonna go anywhere, like what are the chances I'll actually get to go on tour. And funny enough, in the very beginning of March, or maybe it was February, I was taking a flight back from New York, and I was writing out like a bucket list of stuff. And one of the things I wrote on it was that I wanted to go on tour. And afterwards, I was looking at the list, and I was like, this is unrealistic. I low-key started spiraling on this plane ride. And upon landing, my manager, Scott, was like, I have great news for you. And I was like, okay, what? I don't know. I was very used to, like, people telling me they had good news or, like, promising this and that, and then getting let down repeatedly, which is something you get used to if you're in the industry. You audition for shit, you don't get it, you know, like, you brush it off and you keep moving on. But I was, like, really at a place where, like, mentally I wasn't doing that well, and I didn't know where the music stuff was headed, and I didn't think it was going at, like, the rate that I needed it to. And literally, like, the day after I was considering just, like, quitting all music and fucking off, I booked my first tour. Crying. And I was like, I'm about to tour the country? Sobbing. And my manager was like, yeah. And literally, I don't know what my life would look like if I had not just continued and stuck it through, not knowing where it was going. I rewatched the tour diaries today. I saw myself in Denver, Minneapolis, Nashville, Knoxville, Dallas, Austin, New York, Philly, Washington, D.C., fucking North Carolina. There were like a handful more cities. It was the most incredible experience of my life. And in that tour, in those like few weeks, that month that I was on tour, I was like, I really can't picture myself doing anything else. I don't want to do anything else, and I will be fucking stubborn as fuck about this. Like, I refuse to do anything else. So I'm looking forward to the next tour and to releasing more music, and I appreciate y'all watching the videos and streaming the songs and helping to support me. It really means a lot. An artist is nothing without an audience. So like, I could keep making music and putting it out, like, and put it out there, but if it weren't for you guys, it would go nowhere, be heard by no one, and I would have none of the opportunities that I do now. So like, I really do owe it all to you. So when I say thank you and I appreciate you all, it's from an extremely genuine place. So once again, thank you. Thank you for helping me like continue to pursue something I feel really passionate about, and like continuing to encourage me not to quit. And therefore I can also pay it back and encourage y'all not to quit, because I'm living proof that if you stick it through and just stay determined, you never really know what could happen. The progression has been like crazy to watch even for myself. I film like these video diaries for myself and I watch them like a year later. And like a lot of the goals I was setting years ago were like, at the time felt huge, and now looking at them, they're so small. And like, I really wasn't dreaming big enough for myself. Like, things really can be possible if you work hard at them. So cheers to that. And honestly, like, Hip Hop Gamer, Becca, Amara, Fairy Wright, Gab, Miley, Taylor, DJ MC, anyone who's in here, like, if there's something that you want to do, obviously there are barriers to entry in all sorts of fields. Just fucking try it. Just fucking try it. There's always a chance that some things won't work. But like, the worst thing is you try it, it doesn't work, and you're back where you started, where like you weren't trying that thing at all. So if you look at it, there's not really a lot to lose. If any of y'all need encouragement to go out there and try something you've been wanting to try, let me be the one to tell you to go do it. Go fucking do that shit. Life is too short. You never know like what's coming next. You also never know, like, you could release music and next thing you know you could be playing Madison Square Garden. And I believe that that's true for every single person that exists. I think sometimes we don't always see the potential in ourselves, but other people do. And sometimes you have to listen to that until you believe it yourself. But I believe all of us are talented and special, and that all of you guys are capable of doing incredible things. So don't count yourself out and say, like, I'm not going to try that before you do. So you never know. So cheers to that. And cheers to everybody having a wonderful, plentiful, abundant, healthy life. That's the most important. Because it all comes down to happiness in the end, right? Like, you want this job, or you want to be with this partner because you think it'll make you feel loved, or you think it'll make you feel successful, which ultimately is, it's going to make you happy. we all just want happiness at the end of the day. We're all very similar in that way. So if there's something you think could potentially make you happy and you're stopping yourself from trying it, as long as it's, you know, healthy and safe, I say just try it. I've spent way too much of my life, like way too much of my life, not trying things for fear of judgment, for fear of being cringe, for fear of it failing, for fear of, I mean, the list could go on. I mean, before I put out music, I could have told you 1 million reasons why I was never gonna do that. Why I felt embarrassed to try that. Like, why I didn't want kids at school to see that I was trying that. What if it was bad? What if people made fun of me? Fuck that. You know what's more embarrassing than that? Not trying anything. I find that to be the most corny thing of all. Like, people ask me for social media advice all the time. I'm like, don't be afraid to be cringe, bro. You know what's cringy? Being too afraid to be cringe that you don't do anything. Tyler, the Creator, said the same thing, and like, I stand by that hardcore. So I believe in all y'all. Just keep trying shit. There's so much out there in the world to try. Smooth Operator says word to that. So post a cover, go talk to that person you have a crush on, go call that person that you're afraid to talk to, go interview for that job you think you can't get, because I bet you can. I truly do. And I hope that was something that some of y'all needed to hear today. Sorry if it's a little OD, sometimes I can be a little wordy, but I truly do believe it. So I used to have a community number. We had some issues with the community number. However, I think I am going to reopen that soon. So look out for that. And then y'all can text me and I think call. I'm not really sure. I got to get that all figured out with my team. But take on institutional corruption. I mean, not just institutional. I mean, there's corruption in like pretty much every area of everything that exists in the world. I think as someone who, I wouldn't say I'm like a crazy skeptic. I like to be like pretty optimistic as the way that I move through this world. But I would say, yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things that are corrupt, not only in this country, like globally. I would say just try to have strong discernment with people, with institutions, facilities, jobs. I don't know, trust your gut a little bit. But also, don't be too cynical and skeptical about everything, because that also will prohibit you from exploring. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit open, but discernment is certainly important. Like, you ever meet someone and you're like, I have a feeling this person might not be good for me, and then you kind of just like shush that feeling, and you end up just, I don't know, you overlook it and you convince yourself otherwise. Sometimes you gotta trust a gut instinct. That's not to say don't give people a chance, but if you have a bad feeling about something, there's a reason a lot of the time. So I like to stick with my intuition a lot.
Thanks a lot for getting this. Right.
I love having these airport talks with y'all. Let's see if there are any snacks for us to cop before I head to this flight. We have food, glorious food. Let's see if it is glorious. Doubts it. But I'm still gonna check. They got Uncrustables, yogurt, salami. So I mean, I like salami. I don't know why I made that face. Sandwiches, but not the sandwich I usually get. But yeah, that's my take on takes. Coming to Canada, I wish. Not yet, but funny enough, we have had some conversations about me coming out to Canada. But I think before Canada, we're planning to do like London or Berlin, which is even further. But I'm sure I could make a trip out of Canada show if we have enough listeners over there. I can't wait for you to see my cover when the song comes out. I fucking can't wait. It's gonna be incredible. Let's see if any of this calls to me. Frappuccino and Fairlife milk. I don't know. I don't think that's exactly the food that I've also never been to London. It's like a dream place for me to go. That and Japan, because I've been studying Japanese and I want to be able to use it. I don't want any of this shit, to be honest. Let's keep exploring this little airport. Is that Mixie? I got tea. Yeah, David, it's Mixie. Come spill tea. I want all the tea. Usually they have like this little turkey sandwich number that I truly enjoy, but I'm not seeing that. Nor am I seeing my little, oh, damn. You're gonna be an uncle. Congrats, David. That's so exciting. That's truly so exciting. All right, I'm not gonna be too nitpicky here. I'm gonna go for a little bit of the salami, some fruit snacks, because why not? And we got hella little snacks over here, huh? What a snack. I'm getting lost in the sauce in this food court. It's like you can't tell what the entrance and the exit is. We're gonna go with a little bitch. What the fuck? I don't know if this is the right place for me. They're not really having the things that I need. Alright, I might have to end this real quick, and then you're making me want to push pop for some reason. I'm gonna end this and come back just so I can lock in on this snack, because I have the boarding soon notification. I love y'all. Mwah. And I'll talk to you soon.